Right. I've been predicting it for a number of years. Our show, for many years, talking about it, the kind of the inherent fraudulent models that run these big banks is come under the weight of its own fraud, and they're all collapsing. And Bitcoin was really invented as a central bank killer. So now it's Bitcoin's time.
Conditions are ripe for a Bitcoin range breakout, but traders fear that a deep correction is due. Trading resource stock money. Lizards agreed, predicting that a breakdown was due while referencing the head and shoulders pattern discussed throughout trading circles in recent weeks. Correction in play, it summarized, offering a target zone of around $24,500. Bitcoin price up to $26,930 remained stuck inside a narrow range into May 20th as cryptocurrency markets shook off United States macro triggers. Hello and welcome to Crypto Street. In this video, we enter the realm of Max Keiser and Stacy Herbert about El Salvador and super hyper Bitcoinization. So let's get started.
Crypto is just reinventing fiat money, and that's that term. The shitcoins, there's, and the CBDC is a shitcoin. They're reinventing fiat money. All derivatives based on shitcoinery are just fiat money, centralized, and not worthy to have a discussion point. But in terms of adoption around the world, there's a scale of urgency. And countries like Lebanon, obviously, with the central bank collapse, there's an urgency for Bitcoin. And the people who had Bitcoin survived. And this is playing out globally. Here in the United States, there's less urgency because we are the empire. We are the world reserve currency for the moment. But that'll be changing very quickly. The number of people joining BRICS is vastly faster than the number of people who want to join NATO. So we're entering into a BRICS versus NATO global bifurcated financial world, and the global south is skewing toward perfect money, that is Bitcoin. And we see that in El Salvador, and that's permeating in the region. So the Central American region will be hyper-Bitcoinized. And then, of course, Africa is going the way of Bitcoin for the same reason, because they've been left out of the 20th century telecommunications revolution that occurred, but they're going to leapfrog into the 21st century revolution with Bitcoin.
How El Salvador is changing the dollar BTC industry. In September 2021, El Salvador became the first country to make Bitcoin legal tender, requiring all businesses to accept the cryptocurrency. In an attempt to popularize and regularize its use, the government gave citizens financial incentives to download a special cryptocurrency app. After making Bitcoin legal tender in the country, El Salvador has faced a tough year of critics and the non-stop sinking of Bitcoin pricing. The World Bank has also raised worries about the negative environmental effects of cryptocurrencies that El Salvador's Bitcoin strategy has brought to light. Furthermore, El Salvador was a poor country with one of the lowest rates of internet use in the Americas. There are many vendors, street hawkers, and farmers who are not equipped to handle cryptocurrency transactions. Thus, the usage of Bitcoin for everyday transactions is low, despite the government's big push. However, the decision to open up the economy to Bitcoin has managed to attract foreign investment to the country. Carlos G. Alfaro, technical sales manager at blockchain software firm Coibenex.
But I think it's also important to note, as I said, like El Salvador has the first mover advantage. We have the best and the brightest coming there. We have the best Bitcoin companies there. So, something like 80% of all volume every day is that trading pair of Bitcoin and Tether, right? And Tether, US dollar and Bitcoin. So that's it. We have the market. El Salvador is the market. The rest of the world is going to have to fight over. They're going to start to fight over that 20% of the shitcoin. They're going to look for the best shitcoiners in the glue factory, right? So that's what they have to fight over. And because they're not getting our people, the best and the brightest are going to be in El Salvador. That's where they're setting up their base. So the rest, they're going to try to. They're either going to have to because it's hard to do it. It's not like President Bukele is cool, right? And he's popular and he's charismatic and he makes it look easy, but it's not easy. It's hard. Bitcoin is hard and it's hard work. And you're seeing the results today as all these companies like the likes of Jack Mallers and Fold are coming to El Salvador. But it took a lot of work to get to that point. So these other nations are 2 years behind us. And I don't think they understand how much hard work it is, because he makes it look easy. Bitcoin makes it look easy. And that's why there's 25,000 shitcoins, because they think it's just easy. You just invent a blockchain, cryptography, like you use the same words, and then like, yeah, that's the magic. It's hard work.
No, that
not
isn't
just magic.
Cryptocurrency adoption has been on the rise in El Salvador in recent years, with the country becoming the first in the world to adopt Bitcoin as a legal tender. This landmark decision has attracted the attention of the global cryptocurrency community and has sparked discussions on the potential benefits and challenges of widespread adoption. El Salvador's controversial move with its cryptocurrency adoption would not have been possible if it was not due to President Nayib Bukele, who garnered international attention after announcing the Bitcoin adoption plan and passing it into law. The legislation required all businesses within the country to accept Bitcoin as a form of payment for goods and services. As a legal tender, Bitcoin now has the same status as traditional fiat currencies, which worries other regulators, economic experts, and many everyday Salvadorans. 2023 brings exciting developments for El Salvador, as it expands its administrative capacities to embrace cryptocurrency in its economy. Guillermo Contreras, CEO of Dito Banks, highlighted the strong collaboration between government institutions and operating companies in this space. The establishment of the National Bitcoin Office further strengthens this effort, serving as a central entity for all Bitcoin-related matters. Contreras emphasized the positive impact of Bitcoin and digital wallets, empowering over 4 million people to securely store and receive money from remittances and various sources. While initial fears existed, El Salvador's previous adoption of the US dollar paved the way for acceptance.
You devoted your careers to this. Does it not get tiring? Do you not think one day I want to retire from super hyper Bitcoinization? Will you be doing this until...
No, we have the volcano bond. It's just happening. So we're like, this is a big announcement coming.
It's not actually a bond, it's equity. So we're moving forward on that. And that's actually, we're beginning the energy infrastructure project and the Bitcoin mining in El Salvador. So we're way ahead of everybody. We're going to be, basically, we're going to be in the top 10 most, most powerful Bitcoin mining operation in the world within about 9 months, I've been told by our guy out there, Jose.
Yeah.
Who's the one.
This is the fun part.
Yeah.
We put in all the work, and now this is the fun part, to really enjoy the fruits of the labor. So we've been barge filling the world for, since 2011. And El Salvador, Tour de Meester, who was up here before, he was on Keiser Report in 2014. And we were speculating what country would become the first to make Bitcoin legal tender. We said it would be a small country, a nimble country, a country that seeks economic freedom.
Economic liberty would be their policy.
Would be their policy.
It's actually President Bukele's stated policy. That's what he calls it, economic liberty.
That was almost 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So now El Salvador was the first, and so we moved there. And so now we helped in 2022 establish the framework for all these things to happen. And now in 2023, it's starting to get fun. So Fold is opening an office. You saw Jack Mahler's is moving the headquarters of Strike to El Salvador. And my understanding is many more are coming.
We have the best Bitcoiners there. We have the best leader. We have the best legs in Bitcoin in El Salvador. And we have volcano mining happening. So, everybody's going to be able to...
Yeah, we're going to be in the top 10 biggest miner of Bitcoin within, as Stacy indicated, within 9 months.
Yeah.
We're going to be in the top 10.
Can Bitcoin truly become the foundation of a country's currency? We're eager to hear your insights, and don't miss out on the excitement. Remember to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more captivating content. We're committed to bringing you thrilling. Until next time, keep exploring, learning, and embracing the incredible world of digital assets.